Come on. Hey there, okay, I'm having to redo this. My mic wasn't working in the last one, so this is for those that don't know how to do it, how to create an industry. Now, I happen to be out here in the urban area, and disregard the red text here. When you purchase the Arvin branch and the other one, this is what it looks like, but the industries are not set up. So you will have to set these up. Now you can get the maps online, but this is basically how to set up and create an industry. I'm going to show you basically how to do this. So without further ado, left control, hold it down, press the I key. Okay. So these are all your thingamajiggers. We're going to start right here with new industry. We're going to create a new industry. Okay. Now you notice everything that turned red because those still have to be filled in, and add this industry is still red because you don't have anything done. So for this one, now you can right click and hold and manipulate your way around as needed. With this particular one, it's called El Rancho. So we're going to type El Rancho Farms, and you can make up whatever one you want. You're not stuck with this. And we will call this one, according to my database, ERF. So we're going to say ERF, and I happen to know that this here is the LS917J route. And now you want to know what kind of cars. So this one's actually going to come here. I'm going to put WC because this is Union Pacific. Union Pacific only uses 2 letters instead of 3. Refrigerator cars, and we're going to put in 6. And I'm going to say 72 hours. And what is this showing? It creates a load. Okay, now we're going to go edit tracks. And again, while doing this, you can right click and you can move around however you want to do it. When you're done moving, notice that it's blue right now. Left click and you can add another track. And let's just say I went here. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Now what am I going to do? Well, we're going to come back to edit history. And we're going to go right here to delete all tracks. Okay, so we'll delete all the tracks. Now you see no tracks are assigned. And we'll come back in and we'll just redo these. So I'm going to put them here and here. We'll come back, edit industry. And now we can click add this industry and save. And it is done. That's all there is to it. There it is. Now, I want to talk about it a little further. Process cars in blocks, on and off. What this does is, if you have multiple places in here, let's say CH for Chicago, TA for Tampa, and just write some stuff in here. If you put process cars in blocks as active, it will randomly choose one, and then from that point, every car that's in there will be the same one, whether it's TA, WC, CH, it'll always be the same, okay? But if you turn that off, then it will randomly choose per car which one it wants, so you can end up with multiple tags coming out. So by default, I leave this as off, okay? Now the filter, let's take a look at filter. I don't normally use filter, but you can actually set up which cars you want to include. So I'm going to include all of them myself. Now I don't know if this is mandatory that you have to do this or not, but I'm going to do it. And we will save. So there it is. And then when you look in your listing here, you'll see it listed. And that's all there is to it. It's pretty straightforward. If you need to, again, you can always do delete all tracks and reset up, which track you want. Edit industry and save. Now let's say you want to delete the industry right here. Delete industry. You click on that and guess what? Industry is gone. It's all gone. So we'll just type it back in here. New industry. Import industries. If you're playing on a server, you can just import theirs. This was El Rancho. El Rancho something. What the heck was this? El Rancho Farms. That's right. According to this. Now again, you can make any one that you want. ERF. This is the LS917J route. And I happen to know refrigerator cars. I'm just going to West Colton. I know it's going to be 6. I'm going to put this at 72 hours. I got to assign the track still. Again, you can move. Blue turns red. Blue turns red. That means you got them in. Edit industry. Add the industry. Then save. And there you go. As far as setting up any particular type of like if you want hoppers on one and something else on another, I guess the way to do that, let's just experiment. Let's just say I want some boxcars, WC, and we'll say 3. Now let's do a filter and see, there's your boxcars. We can include all of these. I think it should work without, but I'm going to go ahead just put them all up in here because you never know. Now I don't know how they actually change it, set up a track to do a specific one only. Now that I don't know, and we'll save it. So right now these are set up anything, but there is a way to do it. I don't know how to do that yet, so if you know how to do that, feel free to put that in the comment section. If you put anything negative in there, I'm just going to delete it. This is not a utopian society, but I'm trying to keep a positive outlook on stuff, so let's just keep it positive. If you know how to assign a certain track, and I know there's a way to do it. Say like you want boxcars on this one, and you want what else did I have in there? Boxcars and refrigerator cars. So let's say you want refrigerator cars on this one and boxcars only on this one. How you do that, I don't know. So feel free to put that in the comment section. All right, Happy New Year, everyone, 2020.